More than half of our nation's college graduate students leave with school debt. And as our most recent grads head out on their own, well, paying off that debt can be difficult. On Your Side's Christine Lazar spoke to the experts on the best ways to manage and even reduce that debt. Christine.
And I'm kind of fascinated with you because you say you paid off your debt really quickly working on an entry-level reporter's salary, which is like nothing. Yeah. What was your strategy?
I did not do any excess spending. I literally got my paycheck and I dedicated a certain percentage of it to my debt, and I was able to pay it off within 5 years.
And that is to be commended.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, student loan debt in the U.S. has now reached $1.75 trillion, with the average California college student borrowing more than $36,000. It is a lot of money to pay off, but there are ways to do it smarter and faster.
It is extremely stressful just knowing that that's a debt that I now have.
Destiny Taylor graduated from Cal State Fullerton back in May with a master's degree. She took out $20,000 in student loans after struggling to make ends meet while commuting from Menifee.
There were times I literally couldn't afford to go to class because I didn't have gas to drive all the way to Cal State Fullerton, with it being so far away.
Destiny is now working full-time and preparing to make her first payment in January. On average, for every $10,000 a student borrows, they'll owe around $125 a month for 10 years. That means Destiny can expect to pay $250 a month until 2033.
I don't even know who to contact really to set up payments. Where do I make those payments to?
Betsy Malott with the nonprofit group, the Institute of Student Loan Advisors, says the first thing recent graduates should do is make sure they understand their debt.
The people that I work with that tend to be the most successful in managing their student debt are the ones that read all the things. They know what they owe, they know who they owe it to, and they know what options they have available to them.
That includes pausing payments while graduates get on their feet.
There's something called an unemployment deferment, and that'll put your loans completely on hold for 6 months at a time, for up to a total of 36 months.
Borrowers can also get on an income-driven plan, even if they aren't making money yet.
Unemployment benefits count as income. And if your income is very low, and this would serve for most people that are completely unemployed, your payment can actually be $0. The difference is between that and the deferment is that there's a lot of interest subsidies baked into some of these income-driven plans.
The Department of Education offers a loan simulator calculator on its website that will tell borrowers what payment plans are available to them. They can also apply to consolidate their loans. Also, any college grad who works for a nonprofit or the government, be it state, federal, or local, can have their loan forgiven after a decade for working in those sectors. And some people are wondering, well, what's the latest with Biden's loan forgiveness plan? It is up to the courts now. We should hear from the Supreme Court later this month, we're thinking. And then if that's the case, those eligible, if they make less than $125,000 a year, would be able to have up to $20,000 in their loans forgiven.
And that's a lot of Americans.
That is a lot of Americans. Yeah. It's millions of Americans. And it's just those who are, I think they had to have graduated after 2020 or before 2022.
Okay.
So it's not the recent ones right now.
All right.
I don't think.
Good information, Christine. Thank you so much.